Let me ask you all a simple question. Does anyone here remember a very niche cartoon from the early 2000s that, it's very niche. You guys have probably never heard of it or like anyone talking about it. Is a cartoon about a group of teenagers that team up, become superheroes, and basically save the day and fight supervillains and learn important life lessons, experience deep themes and stuff. It's very niche. You guys have probably never heard of it. It's just called Teen Titans 2003. Okay, who am I kidding? Everyone knows about this show. This show's like one of the most glazed animated cartoons of all time, so I might as well not even make this joke anymore. This was such a bad idea. Oh my gosh. If you haven't been living under a rock, you know exactly what Teen Titans 2003 is. It's one of those shows that everyone talks about and says is the perfect superhero show, as it has so many good character arcs, character development, amazing animation and fight scenes, good storylines, and it was perfect. It was considered one of the perfect superhero shows of all time. It ran for 5 seasons. It had amazing ratings. Fans loved it. Critics loved it. And toy sales were actually really good. But then the show never got a 6th season, despite the 5th season hinting at a 6th season. And this weird cancellation has led to many theories over the years about why the show actually got canceled. And I think I'm just going to put this to rest, as I'm kind of getting tired of seeing the theories floating around. And also because I just want to talk about the show a little bit, so why not? So the show got canceled for a weird combination of things that compounded onto each other that just kept the show from being able to get another season. And I will talk about the main reason right now. Is the real reason why the show got canceled was because of the toys. If you didn't know, Bandai was the toy company that was making toys for Cartoon Network and was also the lead manufacturer for making Teen Titans toys. But during 2006, Cartoon Network made a deal with Mattel that they would become the lead toy manufacturer for the company and for the studio. But the problem is that Teen Titans was still going on, and they still had to deal with Bandai. So in order to break the deal, they had to basically end the show so they can stop making toys for them, and so they can get the deal with Bandai so they can make a bunch of money. Keep in mind, this was the era of television where they would make animated cartoons mainly just to sell toys, as that was the main reason why you would make an animated series, and it's also the core reason why certain series would get canceled despite them being really good. Like the Secret Saturdays is an amazing example. Amazing show, got canceled because of poor toy sales. So yeah, Teen Titans got canceled because of the toys. It was literally because of toys and because Cartoon Network wanted money and a better toy deal, I guess. So that's the reason why. But that wasn't the only reason why the show got canceled. Because like I said, this show had multiple reasons why it got canceled and why it never got renewed for a 6th season. And I'm just going to go over them because I feel like we should talk about them regardless, as all these reasons stacked up together are the reason why the show did not get renewed. Originally, the show was never supposed to receive a 6th season, as the creators of the show actually wanted to make a spin-off series or a continuation of the original series, which basically would focus on other Teen Titans teams beside our main team, and just kind of focus on them and their adventures and how they interact. Kind of like what they did with Justice League Unlimited. Instead, they wanted to focus on their current shows that were running, like Legion of Superheroes and other shows. Another reason why the show got canceled was also the fact that the target demographic was growing out of the show. And during this time period, most action shows did not run for 4 seasons, so it was kind of impressive that the show even was able to run for 5 seasons instead. I feel like I should mention this here, but basically, if the Tokyo movie sold a lot of DVDs, the Teen Titans series could probably still continue as a direct-to-DVD movie series. But Warner Bros. Didn't think the movie was successful enough to warrant it, so they didn't even bother doing it. Which I think is probably for the best, as I think there's only so much you can do and make so many movies without losing the quality of the original series, and I feel like the budget would just be so much lower compared to the actual series that the animation just wouldn't be the same, or it would just be worse, because this was during the same period where Warner Bros. Was pumping out a Scooby-Doo movie like every year to direct a home video. So like, they were completely capable of doing it. I guess they just did not sell enough DVDs to warrant this, so whatever. So in conclusion, the real reason why Teen Titans 2003 was canceled was because of the toys. They wanted to make a better toy deal, so that's what they did. They made a better toy deal with Mattel, and this toy deal, despite it seemingly killing on one of like a masterpiece of a show, as everyone likes to say, I think the toy deal was very good for Cartoon Network and for what they did, because this deal helped Cartoon Network continue making good shows like Ben 10 and all these other shows that were so iconic for everyone. And it just helped the studio so much and kept them going for all these years and helped them become a landmark in the animation industry. And before you all start saying stuff, I'm not gonna rant about Teen Titans Go because I unironically like Teen Titans Go because it's not trying to replace the original series. It's very clearly a parody, and I unironically think some of the jokes are very funny. I think it's funny that I can watch Robin explain to me how to commit tax fraud and all that stuff. I genuinely think it's hilarious. And basically, in conclusion, thank you for watching. I really hope this video was informative. I really hope you guys liked it. I am trying my best. I'm trying new to this YouTube thing, so I really appreciate if you guys watch until the end. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, and thank you for watching. Bye.